Hey, that's me, Gerald Franks. I love backpacking and I've decided to backpack the Colorado Trail, but I'm going to be doing it a bit differently than most. Since I don't have the time to take 4 or 5 weeks off from my job, I've decided to break it up in 100-mile sections over the course of a week for the next 5 years. I've done plenty of backpacking over the last 10 years, but typically for 3 to 4 nights and at the most 40 miles. This would be a completely new adventure and next step in my backpacking evolution. This is my story.
Good morning. It is now day 5 on the Colorado Trail 2022. We getting off to an early start this morning, so we're gonna have some exposed areas. So trying to get to camp as soon as possible. Plus I have almost 20 miles to do today. So I left about 6 this morning, hoping to get into camp sometime between 4 and 5 would be excellent. Great night last night. First night where I didn't have to worry about setting up in the rain. I was able to eat outside of my tent with other campers and just have some conversation, which is great. So last night was a great night. Great spot right there on the lake pond, whatever. Saw a couple of beavers. No rain at all. So first night on trail without rain. That was great. So we're hoping for another good day today, like yesterday. Should be some beautiful views. So let's get to it. Morning. Since I have such a beautiful backdrop, thought I would just share some cool things that happened last night into camp. So met a guy named Steve, who I've been hiking with probably the last, 10, 15 miles. So it was nice to sit down, just have a meal. Steve's from New Hampshire, and it was great getting to know him and just talking with him. And love it. That's talking about gear and talking about trails and camping food. That's one of the things I really enjoy out here. The other good thing that happened was I'm running a little lot on snacks, and my breakfasts aren't that great. It's just a granola bar. So a guy overheard me talking with Steve and gave me a few things that definitely helped. So was very much appreciative of that. I was trying to be a little conscious of the weight of food, and I think I underestimated a little bit of the calories I was going to need. But it'll all work out. If I lose a few pounds, all the better. All right, see you at the next viewpoint. Welcome to Snow Mesa. The San Juan's in the back. Got some pretty flat ground. Be headed that way. About 4 5 miles, I guess. Should be good, easy hiking. And what a glorious morning. Not a thundercloud or dangerous looking cloud at all in the sky. It's about 9 in the morning. And this is why you get up early, so you can get the better weather. But it is absolutely clear and beautiful. Hopefully it stays that way. Hey everyone, just a little update on the day, on day 5. We are now in segment 22. It's been kind of a slow, steady up, a couple of steep uphills, but I'm about 2 miles from camp, so hallelujah for that. But I just wanted to end today with a positive note. Like yesterday, I talked about the top three things that I don't like about hiking. Well, I wanted to share the top 3 things that I do love about hiking. And one of the top thing is just being in God's creation and being surrounded by all of his glory and all of his beauty, because it is amazing. I mean, I'm coming in to my camp and the sun is hidden behind a cloud, so it's not too bright. But these views, I mean, it's just outstanding. That's where I'm going, that way. That's the San Juans, but it's beautiful, and I just love being out here in it. Number 2 reason that I love, especially I would call the longer hikes that I do, is because I get to meet other backpackers, and we can talk about backpacking gear and backpacking food and backpacking clothes, the hikes that we've gone on, the hikes that we want to do, and it's just great. I mean, this what happened to me last night. You know, I'm sitting around with Steve, and we're just, having dinner together, and that's what we're talking about. So that's wonderful. And the third, some people will get, some people won't, is I like the suffering part of it. It's like marathon running for me, where the reward is so great, even though the effort takes so much, right? It's because not everybody comes out here and does this. And so it is a sense of achievement for me. And I'm very happy to be able to accomplish things like this. And then one of my favorite quotes from A League of Their Own, when Tom Hanks is talking to Gina Davis, because Gina Davis is about to quit because it just got too hard. She was the MVP of the league, and it just got too hard. And Tom Hanks tell him, it's like, it's supposed to be hard. If it wasn't hard, everybody would do it. It's the hard that makes it great. And I'm choking up. It is the hard. It's the heart that makes all this worth it. The sore feet and legs and the blisters and You know, sometimes just going up these steep inclines just hurts. But I don't know, being out here and God giving me the ability to come out here and having the health to do this. Yeah, I don't know why. I've choked up a couple times a day thinking about it. But it's just such a blessing to be out here, even though I am suffering a little bit. But I love it. I don't want to do it all the time, but I love it. So I just want to share some of the great things that I get to experience and why I come out here. All right, you're not going to believe this. I knew there was a yurt at this area where I was going to camp. And so I was going to camp down there. There's a little marshy area with a little creek. I didn't really find any good camp spots. I didn't even see the yurt. And I came back to the creek and then I saw it. And then here it is. It's got like 4 bunks inside of it. And nobody's here. And then check out this view. So I'm just on the deck of the yurt. So yeah, let me see if I can. How cool is that, huh? So I'm gonna be staying in the yurt tonight, so I don't have to worry about a wet tent or a wet ground sheet or wet anything. I can just pack up and go. So sweet. Yeah, it's open to summer hikers. So looking forward to that. Let's check out the inside. Muddy shoes, have to stay out. And there's just some bunks in here. So yeah, I'm gonna hang out here tonight. Very cool. I guess in the wintertime, a little fireplace even. Not sure why I broke down on the trail later this afternoon. I think just it's been an exhausting. I'm on day 5. I just hiked another 20 miles, over 3 more passes, and it's just been hard physically. Been hard, and mentally it's kind of been hard as well, just trying to get through some of these harder segments and segments that aren't as rewarding. And so I think I'm just kind of mentally and physically drained. But I also think it's just, I think I'm blessed. I am blessed to have a wonderful wife who loves and supports me in doing this. She drops me off at the trailhead, and she dropped me off at Salida, which is like 4.5 hours, and then she has to drive back, and she's going to pick me up in Silverton. And so yeah, just having her love and support, and just God giving me the health to do this at age 49. And yeah, I feel just thankful as well. And I think it just it welled up a few times today as I was just thinking about it, just being in God's creation. So I'm thankful and blessed. And this yurt was kind of just a godsend. I think the sun is going to set right over on the other side of those mountains, and it's going to be spectacular. So looking forward to that, and just not having to have a wet tent. That's also, so it can rain all it wants to now. That'll be great.